If you type in World Health Organization basic documents, they've got the World Health Organization's Constitution in here, which was written in 1946, started being ratified by all the nations back then. And the reason I'm telling you this is that people want to blame these organizations, and the organizations are only set up to defer the responsibility, to put a scapegoat out there, because this ain't the World Health Organization doing anything. The World Health Organization has, according to their basic documents, and the page I'm looking at here, 204 pages in PDF, okay? Quite a bit of reading. But if you breeze through it and just go to places where these countries agree that they have immunity, the rights and obligations of the associate members and other territories, the Health Assembly, the Executive Board, the regional organizations, this was the key one to me that's in their basic documents, Convention on Privileges and Immunities of Specialized Agencies. And the World Health Organization, if you read it, is a specialized agency under Article 57 in the UN Charter. And then it goes into agreements with other international intergovernmental organizations, and even in the U.S., you can find it in the U.S. Code. Title 22 is the Intergovernmental Organizations Immunities Act, meaning you can't sue the UN if you're a U.S. citizen or even the USA. You cannot sue because you're a member of it. How can you sue them if you're the one that's the member? And just from a technical standpoint, I'm going to just lay it out the way it really is. The United Nations literally is a country club. It's a country club full of countries. Anyone who works at the UN, all the way up to the Secretary General, they're just a paper pusher. They don't set policy. They don't set agendas. All they do is admin and give notice to everybody else when they come to meetings. If they weren't there, they were there, whatever. They make sure that there's a verified paper trail of everything that occurs. Their job is clerical. Their job is administrative. Anyone who works there, they have no say-so. So in the World Health Organization, the same thing is true. They have boards, they have committees, they have all that kind of stuff. These have to be agreed upon that these things exist by the 194 members. When they pull this stuff out and say, okay, we need a committee on this. Do you people agree? Yep, we agree, fine. And when you look at these records and these documents, it says that each nation can have as many as 3 delegates there. One will be appointed as the prime delegate. So what that means is these delegates represent the nation. They come in there, and in all these plans and all these agreements and all these contracts and all this stuff that they sit here and do, for instance, this plan for doing the simulation exercises, is those delegates from all 194 nations that sign off on it. They're the ones that put it together. They're the ones that did it. The clerical staff at the UN, they write it up, they put it out, everyone signs, done deal. This is how things work. This is the things that people need to know. If they know this stuff, and this is just my opinion, but I've seen it in my own life, once you know how they work, you can stop complaining because that's how they work. The agreement's already set in motion. It ain't going to change. And that's the power of understanding contracts. This is how it works. This is how the real world works. So my point about that is this. There's no head of state that didn't know that this event was coming down. Not a single one of them. There's not a federal judge in the U.S. that didn't know because they're required to know the treaties because they have to enforce them. And these 3 delegates to the World Health Organization, I would think that the U.S. has got more. I'm not going to go spend the time to look it up because I don't really care that much. I know that they will have at least 3, and they will be reporting back to the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch about what they have bound the entire nation state to.
If you're enjoying the content on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. We live in a world now where propaganda and censorship are the rule of the day. YouTube presentations, Facebook presentations, or any other presentation will not have completed information. If you'd like to see a complete interview, plus more content like this, then please subscribe to my Patreon, David Williams Unleashed, and then check out our membership site, Get Out of the System, because you can't get out of this system until you get the system out of you. Thanks for watching.